Well, good evening one and all on what is a grey, cloudy night, a night on which the weather actually may be set to get worse. There is rain in the forecast. Quite how heavy that rain turns out to be, we will see, but that is bound to have an impact of some sort on the dynamic of the football match. Conditions could be a factor. For now, the game, and an important one, is imminent. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Action has already started. Zé Pedro, Mina, Gaetano. Calmly anticipates. Maremovic. Oh, there's a probing ball. Luperto cuts it out. Mina. Gaetano. Matic. Vranch. Chance, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their...
Kone has given away a free kick. Vranch getting this one clear. Matic. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Caprile, long ball by the goalkeeper. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Kone. A real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kone. Still goalless at the moment. Vranch producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that could send him on his way. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Tries to dink it through, and he's picked out the run. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Franch. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Kone is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he welcomes it in. And it's made its way to him. Big chance! This time, surely! He's delivered all right! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Kone. Gaetano. Aim forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely intercepted. Matic, delicate ball, and it needs to be shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Luperto. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's really well manoeuvred. And pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mina, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Franch. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good spread. Looks across and shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Really will be annoyed they failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
It's really well cleared.
Simply brilliant defending.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. That'll be a throw. So there's going to be another change here. It's a promising position. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Played into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. And the shot's on here. And the finish! Oh, they could be caught out here. Berardi might be danger. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Caprile herring after the ball here.
Sassuolo clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
Gets it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Sassuolo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Could move up a gear here. Can he latch on to this? That's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gaetano. Final seconds, this has to be it. Danger averted for now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Wins the duel this time. That's the keeper's ball. Matic. They are right. Gaetano! Berardi. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be...
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Do have a chance to counter here.
Probably the structure to this team. Formations don't win you games, but getting the correct one to suit your players and your team's approach is a big part of it, and the players, for me, are making this work extremely well.
Played back in, it's a threat, tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose! And it's made its way to him. He's on it, can he get away? Firmly met. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now who's going to be first to this? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, it's come loose. And Adrian Bernabé! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Adrian Bernabé had a hand in that goal, which gave his side the lead in their last match. Nice physical challenge. He's away!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's run loose here. Out to the left it goes. And the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Now that's a fine challenge. A real chance! And that was very necessary. Referee's given a throw. Adrian Bernabé looking for a runner. That's going to go a long way. Get a throw in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Probing pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Adrian Bernabé, can he spark a counter here? Now, what about a counter-attack? Chips it through. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Can he get... There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Has a look and plays it forward. Ramon wins the duel this time. Adrian Benabi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that could set him on his way. Oh, what a punt! Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. That's been drilled forward. Can he latch on to this? Can he finish? That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Herring after the ball here. And they've got a throw. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. This might spell danger. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Adrian Benabi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Proves too strong. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. He can run onto that. Oh, he's in! It's a loose ball. Turns and goes back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Put in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until...
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. So Pedro clearly cannot believe it, but he is off, and they're going to have to find a way without him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is it then, now or never. It's a promising position. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Great, it's Cutrone! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Played out to the right.
When you're struggling for numbers, you try to create that defensive compact.
Decent chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he's heaved it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Clears it away. Aim forwards. And that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might,